Hello and welcome. I am Raziel. And now, I've said before, I want to start adding comics to this, and video games. And I'm going to add video games shortly, but comics are a little bit easier at the moment. Now, what I want to do is a bit more of a adult theme today because it's going to include very adult topics. That's your warning. If you don't like it, you can leave now, but I do need to think. I think I should say that because I don't try to aim for... I try to cover everyone. Like, this is why I don't swear. And, I try to be very consistent with a level head, and so anyone can watch my videos. Now, what I'm going to do... what I'm talking about today is the swimsuit specials. Now, if you can't remember, these were popular in the 90s, same with Sports Illustrated, and Marvel did their own. Now, Marvel are bringing it back. I'm going to read you the date press release, okay? That'll be easier. Right. Throughout the 90s, fans enjoyed a lighter side of the Marvel Universe in the Marvel Swimsuit Special, an annual one shot that featured breathtaking artwork of Marvel characters in beach attire and swimwear. This unique and beloved special makes its long-demanded return this July in Marvel Swimsuit Special, Friends, Foes and Rivals, number 1. Primarily an artist showcase, Marvel Swimsuit Special presented pin-ups from the industry's top talents in a magazine-style format, complete with tongue-in-cheek articles and descriptions. Each year, a light-hearted plot brought the heroes into a different setting, from the jungles of Savage Land to the shores of Monster Island. Marvel Swimsuit Special, Friends, Foes and Rivals, number 1, continues this tradition with an overarching story written by Tim Seeley and Tony Fleeks, and drawn by superstar artist Nick Bradshaw. That stars Earth's mightiest fashion designer, Janet Van Dyne, aka The Wasp. In addition to Bradshaw, fans can look forward to the unforgettable, instantly iconic imagery from top artists like Nick Klein, Marguerite Savage, Luciano Vecchio, and more. Sorry if I butchered those names, by the way. The issue will also include designs for new costumes coming soon to the Marvel Rivals, which is kind of cool actually. I've got to give them that. The mega popular multiplayer video game from Marvel Games and NetEase Games. The swimsuit special returns. Roxxon Comics is at it again when they release their own unauthorized swimsuit special. Wasp is on the case and seizes the opportunity for Marvel's heroes to do their own swimwear fashion shoot all over the world. But fear not, true believers, we know what you're really here for. This supersized special features splash page after splash page of gorgeous art with stories so you can pretend you're reading it for the articles. Okay? And by the way, what you can see now is the main wraparound cover by Adam Hughes. There are variants as well, which are going to be throughout this video, by Mark Brooks, Torin Clark, and Russell Duterman. And yeah, they look pretty cool. They really do. I've got to say, these look like really nice. I do like that surfboard one. And Spider-Man and Psylocke, okay. Jean Grey, oh jeez, these are so funny. I think they're quite hilarious, actually. Anyway, back to the point. What is good about this is a fan thing. This is just for fans. This is, like I said, there's a pretend story, so you can say, look, actually, I'm reading it for the story. When, we know why you're reading it. It's why we're all reading it. It's just some TNA or some eye candy. That's it. And we're going to see people get offended by this. And I'll be honest with you. Now, if you are one of those people who think this is a misogynistic, this is absolutely sexist, this is just, objectifying women, stop watching porn. I'm sorry, but this is like the worst thing I ever hear, is that they'll complain about this but continue to watch porn. Seriously? You're against artwork of women, but you'll watch women debase themselves for your own sexual gratification. That is why I don't like those sort of people. They're so hypocritical when it comes to things like this. They'll complain about this, then it's just self-defeating. Marvel's not even denying what it's there for. It's there for eye candy and nothing else. That's exactly what they say. It says, there's a story, so you can pretend you're reading it for the articles. Yeah, we know why people are buying it. Well, we know why I'm going to be buying it. And sorry, I can't resist. But this is a good thing. This is fan service and it's done right. It's done for the fans and no other reason. There's no other reason for this to exist except it's something the fans want. And this is a thing I've been seeing in video games coming up. Stuff that's coming up. Look, I'm still on pretty much every major company's mailing list when it comes to press releases for video games, comics. Okay? And they're focusing on what the fans want. I have said, and I will still say it, even though people don't like it, Space Marine 2 is a very mid game. Yeah, you might find that offensive. I don't care. It's a mid game. However, it is a game for Warhammer fans. It's a game for Space Marine fans. It's a game of 40k fans. That's who it's for. You go from A to B, killing everything. And that's it. Okay? And that's all you need. That's literally all you need. And that's all it really represents. There's a story attached there somewhere. I literally don't know it. I don't care much either, to be honest with you. It's a video game. I'm just there for a bit of killing and having fun, and that's it. And that's what it does. And it does it well. It didn't have to be a spectacular game. It didn't have to be up there with, Ocarina of Time, which has the highest rate on Metacritic, by the way. Or Grand Theft Auto 5, which I despise with a passion. Doesn't mean it's not good. I just don't like it. It didn't have to be this grandiose game. It just had to be a game that appealed to 40k fans. Same with the Minecraft movie. It got stick, and it's getting stick from critics. It's not for critics. It's for children who want YouTube of Minecraft YouTube channels. People like Glitch. I think that's the only one I know who has no scandal attached, and he's actually quite funny. And that's it. That's who it's designed for, and it's doing it well. And this sort of fan service should never, ever be put down or misrepresented or anything like that, because these companies are finally going, this is what the fans want. We're going to give them what they want. Honestly, I think that's the reason we got Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr. back and all those X-Men back in Avengers Doomsday, because that's what the fans want. They want, Robert Downey Jr., but personally I would prefer him as Iron Man, not Doctor Doom. And that's it. And that's great. And that's something that should be promoted and supported and everything else. Whereas, just not going after fans, not going for what they want and what they're asking for, is going to lead to poor sales. It's going to be a downfall to everyone. Going after the fans and going after what they want, giving them what they want, or going after giving them what they want, is a great thing. And it's something that should be supported and promoted by everyone. Even those negative ninnies who want to just complain about everything. Probably going to say somehow, this is far left or far right. It's going to be complaints on both sides about this Marvel swimsuit edition because women are too strong, or it's just sexually objectifying women and nothing else. However, point being, fan service is a good thing when done right, and it's done to make the fans happy and give them what they want. That's the summary. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will be doing some more comic book stuff in the future. Probably a daily one, just reading out whatever press releases come out for Marvel and DC, and that's it. Video game reviews will be starting in a couple of weeks. I just got to choose which game to review. They're not going to be new games. They're going to be old games, by the way. It's going to be all retro and stuff. It's probably Castlevania 3, 4, the one on the Super Nintendo, because I like the Super Nintendo. There you go. Thank you. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please support me a bit more by going to Wayland Games and, buying some stuff. It helps the channel. You get up to 20% off your wargaming and free delivery after £20. There's also Forbidden Planet as well. You get some great comic deals in there as well. Some decent sales and, some hard to get books. I go there quite a bit. There is also my merchandise, comics, t-shirts, etc. All the links are down below. Comic, if you want to see Little Red Riding Hood go absolutely ham on some cyborg Lovecraftian werewolves. That's the best description I can give, right? I was probably high when I wrote it and drew it. Anyway, there's also Skyforge if you wish to go that way. I don't get any money from that guy. He's a good friend of mine. I just want to get him up the Google algorithm, and that's it. Especially if you like your Pokemon cards, that's your place to go. And finally, Patreon, because business. And that's it. Bye.